How much do homes cost in South Holland, Illinois? All right, in this video, we're going to dive right into the data. So I don't want to keep you waiting. So let's take a look at the summary. So in South Holland, median price point is $230,000. That could get you a 3-bed, 2.5 bath, 1348 square foot. And this was a tri-level. There's also similar ones, price points for like 2 stories with higher square footage, but needed a lot of TLC. And the highest price point in the last 6 months was $429,000. So now that we know that, let's take a look at what houses are at different price points. Most buyers want to know how much they have to spend for a certain level or size of house. And so let's dive into that data. So I have pulled up here is all the houses that sold in South Holland over the last 6 months. There's 120 total that sold, and the price points range from $35,000, which I guarantee that's not habitable, all the way to, let's see what the highest is. Highest is $430,000. Okay, so we are going to start at, you can eyeball these, kind of a trained eye after a while of seeing what do we need to spend to get into South Holland. Okay, so it looks like this is probably going to be our starter. Let's take a quick peek at this one. Okay, yeah, so that looks like, okay, so we're at about the $130,000 price point is what gets you started in South Holland. So what is this? This is a 2-bed, 1-bath, 1,000 square foot house at 15513 Rose Drive, which sold within the last 6 months. And again, we're going to start our tour here at the $134,000 price point. You see this house has had some nice updates, actually. Wow, bathroom's been redone. There's a lot of value here. The concrete's been redone. Okay, that's a good house for that price point. Okay, so now let's go up about $50,000, say 180ish, 175, and this guy's looking at calling out to me. So this is a 3-bed, 2-bath, about 1,000 square foot. It's probably actually more than that, but from eyeballing it, this is 17158 Everett Avenue. And let's take a look at that. First, I'm going to look at taxes. Taxes are, only $1,100. Okay, and this was on the market for 2 days. Nice. Moving pretty quickly. Okay, so as we look at these photos, if you could allow me a 20-second introduction about myself. So my name is Tony Anczer, real estate agent serving Illinois and Indiana, all the way Valparaiso to Shanahan to Palos Hills, the whole region. And if you do me a favor and just subscribe to our channel, it really helps out the channel, and it will promote it for me, and it really helps me out. We get lots of business from YouTube, so we appreciate your views. And again, we do these videos ultimately to help our clients and viewers just learn about the buyers and sellers, or people interested in knowing more about the area. So you'll see in our playlist, we've got lots of videos about the different communities in the area, what it's like to live in the region, and ultimately we do these videos to help buyers and sellers. So if you're looking to buy and sell, please reach out. We'd love to help you in that journey. And if you could also do us a solid, okay, that's what 180 gets you. I'm gonna peer through this one. I think, yeah. So at 180,000, you got some options. This one looks a little better condition than the last one we just looked at, especially this lower level. Okay. All right, so that's what 180 gets you, like a tri-level. A little over 1,000 square feet. Okay. All right, so that's 180. So our median price point's 230. So let's take a look at 230 right now. 230 gets, so we're seeing there's a lot of tri-level designs. This guy, here we go. 1100 East 173rd Place. It's a 4-bed, 2 full bath, 1 half bath, 2,900 square feet. That must include the basement. And we'll take a look at him at $230,000. Yeah, so I'll finish my pitch now. So yeah, so we'd love to help you in your buying or selling journey. Please reach out with anything we can help with. If you want to know how much your home is worth, what the market would say it's worth right now, or just curious to know what the next steps in buying and selling are, or anything like that, we'd love to help you. My information, I'm sure, is popping up on the screen next to my video editor, Ollie, and in the description below too, you'll find additional information about the area. Okay, so that's 230,000. Let's creep up to close to 300,000. Let's see. I'm just kind of looking to see where like the next level of house would be, and so at let's go Let's go with 285,000. Yeah, so 285,000 is our next price point. This gets you a 5-bed, 2-bath, 2,500 square feet. So that's going to include the basement space in there. 1328 East 169th Street. So I actually grew up right by South Suburban College. I think back in the day we called it TCC over there. And yeah. Okay, so this one's definitely a bit dated. That was 285,000. I'm just curious if we can find one at about this price point that is a little more updated. Okay, so this guy is a little more updated. Yeah, so at the $300,000 price point-ish, you can find a house that's been updated. That's usually my guidance to people when they're looking to buy in an area that's been established for a while, is that to find something that's somebody else already paid for updates for. Let's check out this guy. This guy's kind of fun to look at. He's on a lake here. This next price point we're looking at is $335,000. This is a 5-bed, 3-bath, 2,600 square feet, 1160 East 173rd Place. So it's on a body of water. Good size square footage. Looks like it's had some updates. Kitchen wall looks like it would be nice to be moved, make that a little more open concept. Okay. Partial basement. Okay, so now we're going to jump up a little bit. So that was 335. Let's check out. So this 428 was actually the most expensive house. So that's quite a big jump. So let's check out this guy first. This next price point is $345,000, a 5-bed, 4-bath, 3,300 square feet. That's going to include the basement for sure. 1229 East 158th Street. And that only has 3 photos. So now we will end our tour with the most expensive home. But I do want to see what the taxes were on the $345,000. That was $15,000. I wasn't expecting it to be that expensive. Let's check out what this. Oh, that seems like an anomaly, actually. Let's check out what this other $335,000 house taxes were. At $4,200, that's about what I expected it to be. Okay, so now let's look at the grand hurrah. And again, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but at the end, I'm going to go through the summary sheet that has the home values, median price points for all the towns in the region, the southwest suburbs, northwest Indiana. And that way, if you're interested in South Holland, you might be interested in Crete or Flossmoor, Homewood, those towns. So we'll have that information there. Okay, well, yeah, this is definitely a different level of home. I guess obviously because it's the most expensive one that's sold in the last 6 months. Okay, so that's what. Yeah, so that last price point we just looked at was the $430,000 price point. And now the moment you all were waiting for. What's the summary of how much homes cost in the various Illinois towns? So I do have this Illinois and Indiana. I'll just glance through at the end quickly, and you can freeze frame if you want to see or reach out and I'll send you the data. But so Elsip is $275,000, Beechers $285,000, Bolingbrook $360,000, Shanahan $396,000, Chicago Ridge $285,000, Crest Hill $255,000, Crete $270,000, Flossmoor $348,000, Frankfort $495,000, Grant Park $260,000, and that's the rural community Grant Park, not like downtown Chicago Grant Park. Hinsdale $1.43 million. You see there's a big jump there. Homewood $264,000, Joliet $254,000, LaGrange we're at $510,000, Lockport $343,000, Matson $226,000, Manhattan $428,000, Manuka $350,000, Mokina $460,000, Moni $300,000, New Lenox $420,000, Oak Forest $296,000, Olympia Fields $339,000, Orland Park $450,000, Palos Heights $400,000, Palos Hills $377,000, Palos Park $535,000, and then we get to Peatone. Gotta wait for my screen to refresh. Here we go. Peatone $310,000, Plainfield $425,000, Romeoville $302,000, Shorewood $385,000, South Holland $230,000, Steger $170,000, Tinley Park $350,000, Western Springs $752,000. All right, since I have the Indiana data here, I'll just show it to you. Again, I won't talk through each of them, but I'll just click through And then if you're interested, you could rewind and see that again too. Thanks so much for watching this video. Please hit subscribe and please reach out if we can help you. We'd love to help you through buying a selling journey.